Hello girlfriends and welcome to another episode of Tried and Tested. Now today we'll be trying out some products from DONKI. So we did a similar episode a while ago when they first opened, and now they have 10 stores and a lot more unique products. So let's try them out. So here we have the limited edition Pokemon Lip Balm. I'm not even like a Pokemon fan and I think that this is adorable. So this is a collaboration between the Pokemon Company and Korea Beauty. And this is only available at the Suntec outlet. So Korea Beauty is known for creating anime-inspired makeup collections. So there are actually 5 in the whole collection. There's also Snorlax, Mew and Alchemy. This is Pikachu and this is Eevee. So apparently the scents are also to match the characters. So this one is a citrus, I think because Pikachu is supposed to be zesty and yellow. Well, it does smell very citrusy. Eevee is supposed to be floral because apparently it's something to do with nature and how Eevee fits into his or her surroundings. But we do know that the Snorlax is apparently a chamomile scent because Snorlax is like sleepy. That's very cute. So far, I'm quite liking the citrus scent. It's very zesty. The floral one, I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm very particular about my florals and this one is very floral. Okay, let's try this. That feels really nice. It feels really moisturizing. Quite well absorbed as well. Like I can feel my lips actually getting moisturized. You know, sometimes lip balms, it just feels like it's on the top, then you have to like really push it in, but this one feels like it's gone in. I don't know why, but it's always a bonus when this kind of things like actually work. There's a lot of people, you just end up buying for the packaging, right? This is like very good. Oh, I'm really liking this. Now let's try the floral one. I mean, the formula for both is like the same and they're both very moisturizing and it feels so nice and it's rich without being heavy. So which one you choose, I guess, would depend on either the scent that you like or the character that you like, and I hope for you that those two are the same. I'm really surprised by how good it is. I'm really enjoying this. I would give this like a 10 out of 10. It is $18.90, which is not cheap for a lip balm, but I think you're paying for a few things here. So first of all, the Pokemon branding. But I think the thing that sells me about this is the detail that they put into it. I feel like there's some effort that's gone into it here. I mean, they really could have just put a sticker also and charged $18.90 and I think that people would still buy it, I think. Because there are lip balms out there that are $18.90, right? And on top of that, the lip balm is really very good. If it wasn't in a Pokemon like thing, I would still... It's a lip balm that I would buy. This is the Oshiroi Pure Moist Face Powder from Maikohan. I'm actually very excited about this because it's like a moisturizing face powder. That sounds really good. Okay, so Maikohan is actually inspired by the Maiko-san, who are the geisha apprentice, and it's supposed to embody like the techniques and the spirit of the Maiko-san. So they've got a range of beauty products. They have eyeliners, BB creams, powders, and today we're going to be trying these out. So we have 3 shades here. We have the sheer beige, which is supposed to be the most natural, the sheer pink, which is supposed to lighten your skin, I think, and then we have the sheer purple, which is, I think, brightening. So this is a loose face powder, and like a lot of loose face powders, the idea is to, I guess, like make your skin look flawless, to brighten your complexion. So this powder is unique because it's supposedly coated with serum ingredients that are supposed to melt upon application to give you a smooth and supple finish. So it's got moisturizing ingredients such as sakura extract, aloe vera, coconut oil, and also porous ingredients to help make it mattifying. It's also supposed to have cherry blossom polarized pearls to give you that natural glow. Okay, let's take the natural one and also the brightening one. The packaging is super cute. It looks like candy. It's supposed to look like, I think, a Japanese candy. It looks yummy. It looks so yummy. Okay, so let's see how it looks like inside. Apparently, these puffs are hand-sewn with their rainbow ribbon. Okay, so I'll do half the beige and then half the purple. I'll start with the beige one, which is supposed to be more natural. It is quite natural. So a lot of powders actually have, you know, that kind of like a white cast, which I am not a fan of. It is silky smooth, it's mattifying without flattening the entire face out, which I really like. Now I'm gonna try the purple one. It is brightening. Both look really natural, but this side, the purple side, is actually like brighter. It's more obvious like on the forehead. I think I'm slightly leaning towards the beige side because it just looks so natural and like not made up, if that makes sense. So I can't really tell if it's moisturizing, but it doesn't feel like a powder. So maybe it doesn't feel like a powder because it's moisturizing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take it back and try and see how I feel over a period of time. Okay, so for the powder, overall, I thought it was okay. I mean, it did settle into the pores a little bit, like in the oily areas, but other parts of the face were actually okay. So I think it depends on what kind of skin texture you have, but it is quite nice and pleasant to use, and I would use it again, but I didn't find any particular like moisturizing qualities. So I think overall I would give it like a 7.5 out of 10. And the puff is really cute and very comfortable to use. Yeah. So 7.5 out of 10. Here we have the Genetsu Kakaku Horse Oil Lotion. So Genetsu Kakaku is the house brand from DONKI, and they specialize in doing more affordable versions of everyday products. Horse oil is not really a mainstream beauty product here in Singapore, I don't think, but it's actually been used for a long time. So like back in ancient China, they used to use it for like burns and cuts. In Hokkaido, they used to protect their skin from cold, dry air, and it's known for being moisturizing and an anti-irritant agent, and there are actually a lot of beauty products with horse oil in it. So packaging wise, it's a very simple, clear bottle. You can see everything that's inside. You can see the texture of the oil as well. Oh, it really feels like water. Super runny. It kind of smells like micellar water. Wow, that really absorbs, hey. It does not feel like oil at all. It's so interesting because really when you rub it in, it feels like water. And then it starts to feel a bit more oily. At first it was like, oh, that's very like water, super getting absorbed, but then I can really quite feel it here, but let's give it a while. Okay, now it's absorbed. It doesn't feel tacky anymore. Does it feel very moisturized? I don't know, you know. It doesn't feel like it's done nothing at all, but I can't really tell what it has done. It's interesting because I feel like it's very much present on my palms, but over here, it kind of doesn't feel like I put moisturizer at all, which is so weird because I actually put quite a fair bit. But it does feel a bit more supple. I'm just wondering, because you know they say how horse oil is quite similar to the oil that our skin produces. So is it because of that I don't feel almost like a separate layer of moisturizer? I don't feel like I've put cream. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel the texture as noticeably. Is that what it is? I don't know. So I think I'm gonna take this home and try it for a longer period of time and see whether it's in my head that this feels more supple or whether it really is working some kind of strange magic. Okay, so final verdict. Overall, like it absorbs really quickly. It's a bit hard to control all over the body because it's so runny, but if you really don't like moisturizing because of the feeling afterwards, then I feel like it's a nice option. But then I didn't really see like a huge improvement in it, so overall it wasn't super effective for me, so I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Yeah. So this is the Neo Cool Natural Menthol Lotion. So this is supposed to give you like an icy, breezy feeling and to help you keep cool in the sun. Or they say you can use it after a sunburn, like after you shower. And it's supposed to be suitable for the humid weather in Singapore. It pretty much looks like a regular moisturizer, although like I'm not sure what to make of the design. Is it Christmas? Yeah, and it looks a bit like retro also, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'm quite feeling this vibe. It's interesting. Oh, that's super watery. That smells so mentholy. When I first put it on, I definitely felt a cooling sensation. Now that it's been absorbed, I don't really feel it very much. Maybe like a little bit, but then also, you know what? We are in an aircon room, so I'm gonna have to take this home to try. It's a pretty hot day today, so I'm gonna try this out again. Yeah, my skin is feeling like a little bit sticky. I mean, there is a cooling sensation when the wind blows, but I think it really depends on whether you like the stickiness or not. Like whether the stickiness bothers you more, but definitely when you put the lotion on, you feel the cooling sensation. So maybe it's more at like point of contact kind of thing. But overall, the cooling sensation is nice. It does kind of feel like cooler on one arm than the other arm, and yeah, I think it's a nice option to have. Like, you know those cooling wipes, like they're kind of nice to have like when it's really hot, so I feel like for this is also nice to have as an option. So this is the Momo Puri Jelly Mask. This is from the brand BCL, which is also the brand that came up with the Saborino Morning Mask. That was the 1-minute all-in-one mask that can cleanse, tone, and moisturize. So this has two main ingredients, which are peach ceramide water and lactobacillus blend. So this is a jelly mask. It's supposed to give you a healthy, beautiful bounce and infuse your skin with moisture and make it as juicy and plump as a ripe peach. Alright, let's try this out. It smells like peach. I mean, it smells like peach soap. So the texture of it kind of feels like a normal mask. Like this one, it's a bit more cloth-like in terms of the material, like a bit woven, I think. So you're supposed to leave this on for 3 to 5 minutes, but if you're in a place that has like a drier climate, then you can leave it on for up to 10. It adheres really well to the skin, like it feels really snug and comfortable. Like we actually thought that the mask itself was going to be made of jelly, but it's not. It's a woven material. I think it's the serum that's a jelly. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes now, so let's take it off. I mean, it does feel moisturized, that's nice. But I mean, there's so much serum on my face right now that I'd be surprised if it doesn't feel moisturized. So the main thing about this is that it's supposed to be like super moisturizing, make your face look juicy and plump like a peach. I think it's okay. I think it's regular moisturizing. I didn't really get that effect. It doesn't feel like more bouncy or anything. The overall sensation that I'm getting for it is just like, it feels very like tacky. Smell-wise, it was okay at first, but after 5 minutes, I find it a little bit cloying. I think it's alright. It's an okay mask. It's not a bad mask. It's not a great mask. There's some masks that after you take it off, the difference just feels a bit more marked, a bit more obvious. For this one, it doesn't quite feel like it. For the results, I would rather just put moisturizer, if that makes sense. I think I would give this like maybe a 3. Yeah. Alright, we've come to the end of the episode. Now, if you want to find out more about the products, how much they cost, where to get them from, DONKI, you can check out the links in the description box down below, or you can go to our Tried and Tested Facebook page, or you can join our new Telegram channel. If you've already subscribed to our YouTube channel, thank you very much. Now, all you need to do is hit that bell and you'll be notified every time a new video comes onto YouTube. Or you can just check out our Clicknetwork app. Alright, till next time, mwah, go be beautiful!